Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In view of the prevalent COVID conditions, you are requested to adhere to the COVID appropriate behaviors like wearing masks properly, washing hands frequently, maintaining social distancing and avoiding crowded places. In the headlines today, energy conservation addresses all the three vital factors of sustainability with people, planet and profit, says Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Director in charge BSL and RSP. Synergy Lok Sanskritik Mahotsav organized by Rourkela Steel Plant in Nuagaon Block. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Shri Guru Prasad Mohanty. Now the news in detail. 3 P's, that is people, planet and profit, are the most essential ingredients for sustainability of any organization. Energy conservation is a vital parameter which dictates all these 3 P's, said Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Director in charge BSL and RSP, while speaking in the function organized on 14 December 2021 at Gopabandhu Auditorium of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, RSP, to mark National Energy Conservation Day 2021. Mr. Prakash joined the function virtually, which was organized in a blended mode and streamed live on social media. Mr. C.D. Goswami, former Executive Director MECON, the keynote speaker of the function, Mr. A.K. Pradhan, ED Projects, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, and Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED P&A were present on the dais. Emphasizing upon the judicious use of energy, Mr. Prakash said, "We have a responsibility to use the natural resources in a responsible way to make sure that our next generations will have adequate reserves and inherit a planet which is livable and habitable." He stressed on energy conservation, which immensely helps in reducing cost and enhances profitability for a steel industry. The DIC expressed happiness over the strategic steps taken by RSP in the area of energy conservation, whose performance in specific energy consumption has been applauded all across SAIL. RSP Collective believes in excellence. Let's take a pledge that we will strive with determined efforts to become world-class in energy conservation, he concluded. Mr. Goswami made an elaborate presentation on energy conservation roadmap for sustainable development of steel plant based on capacity utilization, digitization, condition-based maintenance, industrial symbiosis and adoption of best available technology. With examples and case studies, he drove home the importance of energy efficient latest technological interventions and practices to reduce usage of energy, carbon footprint and achieving sustainability in steel industry. Mr. Pradhan in his address urged all to take a pledge to work collectively to conserve energy so as to reduce cost of production and improve environment. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Suryavanshi detailed about the future roadmap of the steel plant to further improve energy efficiency. He also substantiated with statistics how various steps and extensive and intensive measures taken by RSP in energy conservation has benefited the plant in every respect. Mr. P.K. Satpathy in his address stressed on making energy conservation a culture. He also urged all to contribute in whatever little way to the cause to fulfill the social accountability. The dignitaries presented awards to winners of different competitions held earlier amongst the employees to mark the day. Mr. Naresh Kumar, CGM Utility and Environment, welcomed the gathering, while Mr. S. Khaka, GM EMD, presented a formal vote of thanks. Mr. B.P. Pandey, AGM EMD, compared the program. At the outset, the program began with the rendition of national anthem. The dignitaries lighted the ceremonial lamp to mark the beginning of the program. Mr. Jyotirmay Acharya, MOMT EMD, and his troupe presented an invocation song based on energy conservation. 30 dance troupes from different villages of Nuagaon block enthusiastically participated in the zonal level competition of Synergy Lok Sanskritik Mahotsav organized by the CSR Department of Rourkela Steel Plant, RSP at Kadega village on 13 December 2021. Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM, TA and CSR, RSP, graced the concluding function as the chief guest, while Mr. P.K. Puhan, GM F&A, was the special guest of the function. Also present on the occasion were Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, Mr. D. Pradhan, DGM CSR, Mr. Ibris Kalo, Jila Parishad representative, other officials of CSR, SHG group members, Sarpanch and village elders. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Naik highlighted the richness of tribal culture and tradition and commended the efforts of CSR department of RSP for promoting the cultural heritage of the region. The chief guest also presented the first, second and third prizes to the winners of the dance competitions. Jaitya Paika group of Kardega village emerged as champion of the Nuagaon Block Dance Festival and won cash award of Rs 5,000 and the champion trophy. Jagannath group from Kardega village bagged the second prize that consisted of a cash award of Rs 4,000 and a trophy. The third prize that carried a cash prize of Rs 3,000 and a trophy was presented to Munda Samaj group of Gotidhar village. The judges were also felicitated on the occasion. Consolation prizes of Rs 1,500 were also given to each of the remaining participating troops. The event was organized by the CSR department of RSP with the support of Puja Self-Help Group of Kardega village, and the event was facilitated by Mr. Benedict Eka, Senior Field Assistant CSR, and Mr. Ashok Kumar Mohanty, Senior Technician CSR. The program was witnessed by a large number of villagers from neighboring areas. It is worth mentioning here that as a part of its CSR initiatives, RSP organizes the Synergy Lok Sanskritik Mahotsav every year. The zonal level competitions are organized in 4 blocks and the final round of the competition is being organized at Rourkela. In our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Shri Guru Prasad Mohanty. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha, some well known and some lesser known. Today's personality is Shri Guru Prasad Mohanty. Shri Guru Prasad Mohanty was born at Nagabali in the district of Cuttack. In the post-50 Odia literature, he was one of the most influential poets and was inspired by the works of the poetic idealism of T.S. Eliot. Although his literary creations are limited, but they are remarkably powerful. His creations include milestones like Nutan Kavita 1955, Samudra Snana 1970, Ascharya Abhisara 1988 and Kavita Samagra 1995. He had received Kendra Sahitya Academy Award in 1973 for his poetry Samudra Snana and Odisha Sahitya Academy Award in 1990 for his travelogue Patalapurira Halchal. He breathed his last on 26th August 2004. And that's all for today. Namaskar.